Well, guys, I graduated from Baby Pips. It was a lot of hard work, but I got it. Was it worth it? What's up, guys? Echo through Lima out here. We out here trying to take over the world, overthrow the Illuminati, trying to get out of that worker lifestyle into the pimping lifestyle. Real quick for my fellow newbies, Forex is short for the foreign exchange market. To put it simply, it's the act of trading a currency for another currency, and if you do it right, you pretty much can make some money off the market. Forex is the biggest market there is in the world. Just to give you an idea, the amount of volume that it moves per day is $5 trillion. In comparison to the New York Stock Exchange, it's a measly $222 billion. That's a big difference. Very small PP, big PP, big difference. Da. I mean, what would you prefer? The smaller or bigger one?
I said, well, you ain't that straight.
And just in case if you just stumble upon this video and not know what Baby Pips is, it's a website where it teaches you pretty much the fundamentals of trading and defining everything and kind of going into the nitty gritty of what the whole thing is about pretty much. Plus the thing is free, so like, The reason why I went this route, I actually have a background in coding. This whole thing of getting involved into a new field or a new industry or whatever you want to call it, I've kind of been down that route before. I bought courses and whatnot, try to learn on my own, and it just didn't really work out. Tragic story, link in the description or a box will appear. Very sad. Anyways, been there before, and so I'm like, this looks pretty familiar, so I'm not gonna try to get gypped again. In the coding world or in the industry, there's this thing called Code Academy, and it's basically a free platform or a free website where pretty much it defines everything, how the whole shebang works. It's pretty much the equivalency of Code Academy to Baby Pips. A friend referred it to me at work. I really wanted to get started into it. I didn't want to throw any money into like signing up for courses or academies or whatnot, in case if a day later I was just going to be turned off by it. The most I would have wasted just time and effort and in order to learn something new. And thinking about like this too, like let's say you were going to move to Japan, right? Would you just learn 3 words like hi, arigato gaisama, and boom boom? No, you wouldn't. I think probably the smartest way to go about it, you could do that. It's going to be hard when you get to Japan and then start living your life. But wouldn't you think it'd be a little bit smarter if you learn the language first, the lingo, the culture, all that good stuff, and then move to Japan? You know what I'm saying? And also on top of that, like, as you are seeing this video, we're still in quarantine. I wanted to do something productive with my time when I'm not, on the streets, riding my 6'4", jocking the bitches, slapping the hose. Like, I can't do that. I think it's best that make the best out of my time and learn something so I come out on top, or try to come out on top of when this whole thing's over. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I went down that route. Now, the length of the whole course, it was, are you ready? It was 346 classes. How long did it take me to do it? Was 28 days. But I slayed ass. Straight ass. Not to stroke my own schnobbin, you know what I'm saying? When I get motivated or I really want to learn something new, I pour my freaking heart and soul. On my days off, I would study like 12 hours a day. I would just be focused. Like, as soon as I wake up, boom, all right, study. Coffee, heroin, cocaine, it's go time. On average, I think it usually would take like maybe like 3 months. But at the same time, I think it probably take a lot less time for other people to learn this or pick up the information or whatever. I'm a really slow freaking tortuga of a learner. That's turtle, in case you're not coaching. Yeah, I'm a slow learner. Last guy to come out of a test taking or an exam. But at the same time, if you're motivated, 28 days, give or take, around there in order to complete the whole damn thing. So how was the content? The material, you know what? I liked it. You know, I've read material before, like for example, Code Academy. For those of you that are familiar with it, it's kind of freaking dry. There's a little humor there. It'd give you like a task, like make the box go away! Exclamation mark, and you'd be like, okay. But for some people, I guess it'd be like, wow, that's so cool. Baby Pips, I like the material that they had there because they had personality. I show pictures of like Chuck Norris, squirrels, or freaking very kind of weird pictures. I don't know. It had sarcasm, it had personality. So that's kind of what made it easier to kind of like, that's kind of funny, and keep on going. Not gonna lie to you, it was tough, dude. It really was. You know, I'd be just studying for so freaking long sometimes. I'd be chugging flows of freaking coffee. I work night shift. I would see the sun go down and the sun come up, and the days would just blend together. And I don't even know sometimes how long I freaking am there for. Sometimes I just get pissed the fuck off and just sometimes I just get irritated. And I just have to walk away. This. Eventually, I'm back on the horse and just kept on running along. Because you might be asking, so was it worth doing 346 classes? My verdict on that? Yeah.
We're safe on live.
In my opinion, I think this is a really good way to start. And the reason for that is because I think Baby Pips really test your discipline. From what I understand from many people's opinions, like that claim to be good traders, or you know, everywhere where I see the knowledge of or information on forex, on getting started or whatever, is that like discipline is probably the most important thing, important concept, fundamental, whatever you want to call it, that there is in forex. If you don't have discipline in this thing, you're gonna lose so much money. You know, just being too eager to go for a trade. You know, not having the discipline to set your stop losses or know when to cut your losses, when to stop trading, having the discipline to stick to your plan and not you know, stray away from it. I mean, think about it. If you can, like, you know, go ham on 346 classes and actually devote some time and effort, some brain cells on on those classes, that I think that shows a lot of discipline. But you know, if you skip the fundamentals, like just, you know, understanding graphs and all that stuff, and just go straight into the YouTube videos like I did with coding, it's gonna be tough, dude. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to understand everything. It's pretty much do the job right in the first place and you're good, and you don't have to deal with any more. But if you do it the other way, it's just gonna be harder. You know, why make it harder? You're gonna learn all this regardless. Learn it in the first place and you're good. You know, it sucks, but but unless if you want to lose hella money and you want to lose $1,000 in a blink of an eye, go fly, be a chicken, fly like a cock. Do it.
Just do it!
So what's next now that I graduated Baby Pips? It's pretty simple. Just come up with a strategy. You know, pick one up from YouTube and kind of just start like making it my own, and start trading in my demo account. And your mom next after that. So that's all for my review. I give it 2 thumbs up and a toe up. It's like, I'm not that flexible. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So like, share, subscribe. We out here keeping my dog up with this bright ass light. It's probably like, bitch, shut the up, right? Arigato gozaima, ometeo. How you going? Okay.